Hi, my fellow YouTubers. I just wanted to make a quick video and say thank you to everybody who subscribed. All the well wishes, all the positive energy. I really appreciate it. Not sure where this channel is going to go, even if it's going to go anywhere. I just wanted a safe space to express myself and a safe space for you to express yourself. On so many of the larger platforms, we've got so much negativity. So many people trolling. I find that word funny, trolling. So what's a troll? A troll is somebody who purposely types in inflammatory statements to make people angry and to steer the conversations in different directions. I kind of feel sad for the trolls, even though I am a troll blocker, because I'm not sure if they do any self-reflection as they're typing in all these negative comments and all these hateful, disgusting things that they type. And it's so easy to be mean and to be negative when you don't use your real name and you don't have your real picture and nobody knows who you are. But would they say that to my face or your face? Or one of our streamers' faces? Probably not. And then I started thinking into the psychology of the trolling. And I think it's sad. I think people are lonely, and I think they're angry, and I think they don't have an outlet to express themselves. So I'm going to try and be kinder to the people I consider trolls. I'm going to try and be more understanding, because you truly do have to walk a mile in someone else's shoes to understand what they've gone through. But there's still no need to be ugly like that online. If you can't express yourself in an intellectual fashion, go on ChatGPT. It'll help you. You put in what you want to say, and it'll give you an intellectual way of saying it instead of being mean, instead of being ugly. That's my hope, is that we can have some good conversations. I want people to disagree with me. I encourage it, but in a respectful way and in a way that I can learn, because I learn more from Discord, not the channel, but people having a difference of opinion than me, than I do just listening to the people who feel and think the same exact way I do. Some of it's psychological issues, mental issues. I thought about that a lot. Is it a personality disorder? But really, I just think it's people who are lonely and angry and don't have an outlet. I mean, we're lucky on the streamer channels that we're all a part of. We get to express ourselves. We type in what we want to say. We interact with each other, positive and negatively. So I just wanted to really think about that, on what this channel was going to be about. And I really wanted to be a safe space once we start doing lives and we do call-ins and we do StreamYard. I really want to hear what people have to say. I want to understand it, especially if it's a different opinion than mine. Yesterday's live was a disaster. But that's because I don't know the technology and I'm still learning the programs. But I'm hoping anyone who watched it really appreciated the point that I made, that Nancy Guthrie was probably a very good person. I talked about how she was born and raised in Kentucky, went to an all-girls Christian school, went to University of Kentucky or Kentucky State, met her husband there on a blind date at a basketball game, lived in Australia, and then when Savannah was 2 years old, moved to Tucson, and she'd been in that house for over 50 years. How after her husband died, she got a job at the university, several different positions, very impressive, but her primary goal was to provide an education for her children. As I said on yesterday's live, Nancy sounds like she was a wonderful person. And even though she and I are polar opposites in our political views, I really feel that we had a lot in common as far as education goes, as far as wanting to be part of the community and bettering our community. So I hope you get a chance to watch the live. Ignore the disaster in the beginning of the program. But I think what I said at the end was worth listening to. I appreciate all your support. Please, I encourage comments, constructive critique, and I'm going to try and go live on Monday on my day off, but I'll send out a notification beforehand. Thank you again so much for your support, all the kind words. I really appreciate it deep down inside. Thank you so much.